everybody, how are we doing? Welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. Now, I have a treat for you today. So we're going to be seeing like a TikTok compilation of a gentleman called Sheriff Grady Judd, and it's the best moments of him. So I'm not going to give this a quick Google before I go in. So I have absolutely no idea who this gentleman is. So is it a character or is this a real person? Let's have a look at the video. Has it got like a little... Oh, it's blank. Okay. Never mind. We'll have to wait. Is this a character? Is this very much like a Judge Judy type thing? Is it a comedy sketch? I have no idea. Or is this... He's not a real person, is he? Is he? If he was a real person, he wouldn't be able to do like TikTok videos, surely. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Sheriff. So we don't have a sheriff in the UK. So I suppose, is it the equivalent of the head of the local police? Am I right in thinking that? So they're the boss of the local police. I think I can gather. Do you have a sheriff? Is there one sheriff in every county? Is there a sheriff? There's got to be more than one sheriff in a state. So is it like a county by county? Now it does say in the blurb here, is it Polk County? I have no idea where that is. Help me out, guys. Let me know. I'm sure they'll probably mention it in the video. But yeah, let me know. So, oh, here we go. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, the sheriff of Polk County. No idea where that is. Which state is that? If they don't mention in the video. Okay. Again, no, I'm absolutely no idea who this is. So guys, if you're enjoying these reactions, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you, my lovelies. I have a Buy Me a Coffee account. If you're interested, that link is over here. And should you wish to help support this channel any further, I do have a Patreon account if you fancy checking that out. That link is in the description below. Now let's crack on with the video.
You know, drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie, quit murdering people.
You know, have a 7-Up, have a moon pie. Love a moon pie. Stop killing people. Just chill out. Okay, I don't think this is a comedy sketch, isn't it, guys? This isn't a real person, surely. Is it like a Judge Judy? Is Judge Judy a real judge? I don't even know. Okay.
The reason we didn't arrest Eric is because he's dead.
Oh.
We thought it'd be a waste of time, just between you and me.
Oh, he's got a great sense of humor. Very dry, very blunt. I think we should show this to more British people. This, like, sense of humor, this is right up our street. Very dark humor. Love it.
If that madman starts into your house of worship with a firearm, you can shoot him. Okay. Shoot him a lot so that you can read a newspaper through him.
I mean, paints a very accurate image. Okay. Our laws around these kind of things are very different in the UK. You know, we don't, it's not a right to possess arms. So very few of us possess guns, so less of an issue in the UK, but he's good imagery to get his point across. Okay.
Then there's Shelby Atkinson. He's 49. He's from Hickory Street in Lakeland. He showed up on his birthday and was bragging that it's his birthday. Well, happy birthday, Shelby. How did that work for you? Well, we gave him a birthday gift. We gave him a nice set of handcuffs. And then we gave him a special meal at the jail. And then we gave him free room and board, all for his birthday.
It's very generous.
And when our undercovers negotiated the price with him, because it was his birthday, we offered him a $10 discount. Now, he certainly had a birthday that he'll remember forever.
Absolutely.
But there's more to the story. He has a long criminal history.
Okay. This guy's a genius. He's so dark. And just, so just as well. You know, there's no political correctness about this. You know, the criminals. I don't know what that man had done, but I'm sure he deserved those handcuffs. I'm trying to pinpoint his accent, Sheriff Judd. Where is he from? It's one of the southern states. I can't pinpoint the accent. It's like not Alabama. I don't know. Where is Polk County? I'm sure they're going to say at some point, but I can't place his accent.
He said he liked handcuffs and blindfolds. Well, the good news for him is he got his handcuffs. Everyone's safe. Please continue your normal life and know that the men and women in law enforcement will put their life at risk to keep you safe, and that's what happened. They killed 2 innocent women last night in their homes. They tried to kill a lot of law enforcement officers last night and were unsuccessful, and we took them all in custody. Okay?
One more question, Sheriff, if I could. I think everybody understands the gravity of what happened and the urgency and the response that you took. Some of the comments that you made last night about shooting the suspects possibly, and some comments today about the ready for a gunfight, was that in the heat of the moment? Do you have any regret about that in light of what?
No, I don't know. I not only have no regret, I'm pretty excited about telling you that's exactly what would have happened.
Oh.
And make no mistake about it, there's nothing about politically correct in a gunfight. There's nothing about politically correct when you're keeping people alive and well and safe. And the people of this community and these law enforcement officers come first. I meant every word of it then, and I mean every word of it now. If you surrender peacefully, that's the way we prefer it. You start pointing guns at us, you can not only plan on, but you can guarantee we're going to shoot you.
Do you know, that's a very serious clip, that one. I admire his conviction to that because, you know, he stood up to that reporter there that was accusing him of making comments that weren't very politically correct. And he's like, well, hang on. No, people are putting their lives on the risk here. Yeah, on the risk, lives on the line here. They're risking their lives. And not only that, but if you're going to draw a weapon, not only on civilians, but on police officers as well, that is demonstrating your intent to harm people. So, yeah, what is politically correct about that? I admire the boldness, the conviction here, absolutely.
If you go to see a girl at her place, make sure you ask Google what county it's in. Make sure it's not Polk. Sheriff Grady will be waiting for you.
What are their intentions at the girl's place? Okay. Well, if you've got awful, dark, disgusting, horrible intentions, then yes, he'll be waiting for you.
I'll just lift my cheeks with my fingers. I don't want any vampires messing with me. I don't want any fake registered nurses dealing with me.
Someone actually asked him about a facelift. He doesn't need one. He's a handsome man. Vampires, did he call them? You should see some of the ducklets.
The message
here
is
in Britain.
you don't have to have a firearm.
Oh, no. Hang on, let's go back. There we are.
The message is you don't have to have a firearm. You don't have to have a knife to be a dangerous individual. Mm-hmm. And if you come to this county and if you use extreme violence to try to carjack somebody from their car, if you get shot, that's on you. Well, you can protect yourself and your property.
I think some attorneys would disagree with you, but you're the sheriff, so.
I don't care. That's what the attorneys do. Attorney's attorney. But I can tell you right now, you come to this county and you do this string of violent stuff, you're blessed. You're blessed because that man up at that store had the right to protect himself. He had the right to protect his property. He had the right to protect that lady. That lady had the right to protect herself and her property. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? And then he goes down to the interstate, causes a crash, tries to break in and steal 2 more cars while they're occupied. While they're occupied. You don't think there's a problem with that?
They don't have a right to protect their property. That's what they did do. You were saying he should have shot him.
I didn't say he should have. I said he could have, but he chose not to.
Which was the correct choice, correct?
The choice was that he used the force necessary to protect himself and his property. Had he used that force at the end of that string of violent felonies and encounters and attempted carjackings and stealing from people's cars while they're there in it with it, and subsequently tried to break into and did get into 1 car with a man in it, you can't break into people's cars and take it with them in it. You can't do that. Here's a message. Mind your business. Don't commit crime. Leave people alone. And if you end up in this shape, he needs to count himself very lucky today. You got any other questions?
President Trump tested positive for COVID-19. Why don't you or any of your staff in this building wear masks?
I'm not going to answer that question.
What? How do you go from such a serious topic like that? I mean, I'm not saying that, health and safety around COVID wasn't an important issue, but how do you go from that to switching you can see like the outrage on his face, like, I am not going to answer that. What a stupid thing to ask after I've just been speaking about this and the severity of this. I admire his conviction so much. I admire the boldness, and he does not take any guff, does he? From these reporters. Oh my gosh. It's just so matter of fact. And you can even tell, like, at this point, I mean, the whole 10 minutes I've seen of this man, of Sheriff Judd, it seems like it doesn't matter what question they're going to throw at him. He's not fazed. Nothing gets him flustered. He's going to answer very honestly he's not going to give political correctness a second thought. It's black and white. It is what it is. This is the law. If you are going to act like a criminal, if you're going to break the law, if you're going to harm people, you can expect this retaliation from the police, from the law enforcement. If you don't like it, don't commit the crime. Because it's not just, it doesn't sound like they're just opportunistic crimes either, like starving people, stealing bread to feed themselves. You know what I mean? It's not that kind of crime. It's not a one-off, oh, it's a mistake that I've made. It sounds like it's a series of escalating crimes, like, you've committed a robbery, and then you're carjacking twice, and then you're causing a big scene on the highway, and however this, this happened, and whatever the results were. If you don't want to be imprisoned, if you don't want, then just don't commit the crime. It's very simple. You are hurting people. You are harming people. At the very least, you are traumatizing people, if nothing worse. I admire this man already. Can he come over to the UK and train the UK police, please? We'd like him here.
No doubt the brains of the operation's the dog. And he looked calm, cool, and collected. I don't think it's his first burglary.
Oh. Definitely the brain.
There are times in this job and career that it has to be true because you can't even make it up. So let me introduce you to Martin Gonzalez Garcia. This guy may be like the dumbest person on the face of the earth. I mean, I'm just guessing. But on the 29th of December, At about 1:10 in the morning, we get an alarm at a Dollar General out in Poinciana. And we respond to the alarm and find there's been a burglary and a theft. So we start the investigation, and we have some video of the guy who breaks into the store. Well, the manager looks at this video and goes, well, I recognize that guy.
Okay.
I talked to him about a cell phone. He wanted a cell phone.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, there's a cell phone stolen from the burglary. And not only that, he asked about employment. I gave him an application.
Did he still pick up?
Well, not only that, I got his phone number. Did you hear that?
It's not even a fake number.
Did you hear what I said? We had his phone number, and the deputy who's investigating it go, yeah, I recognize that guy. At 18:55 hours at night, we get a 911 hang-up. Our deputies respond to a vacant house with a for sale sign in the yard. So we're checking the house. The sliding glass door is open. So we go in and we check it out. And voila, there's Martin, along with his girlfriend, Alicia
Squatting.
Ocaso.
That sounded really weird, actually, saying that. I mean, occupying the house that is not theirs. Is that right? Because he said it's for sale? And no.
She's 22. That's right. They're in the house.
Okay.
We go in and we, of course, take them into custody. Martin confesses to both of the burglaries.
Okay.
Ashlis, she confesses to her burglary that they're in the house.
Okay.
And here's what she said. I swear she said this. It's hard for me to even get this out. She dialed 911 to have a deputy come there to help them move their belongings and take them to the airport so that they could fly back to New York. That they don't like it in Florida anymore. Did you hear that? Did you hear that she dialed 911 from inside the house that they'd broken into so we could help them pack up and give them a ride to the airport so they could return to New York?
I'm sorry. I can't believe no one is that stupid. No one. Why? Oh my God. This is like an onion. There's so many layers of stupidity to unravel here. Why would you phone 911 to remove your furniture? Why would you phone the law enforcement when you are squatting in a house? You're occupying a house that is not yours? Oh, there's so much here. Oh, you can't make it up. It must be true because you can't make that up. You just can't. Okay, I did notice as well. So this is Florida, and obviously he mentioned as well that they're in Florida. So rather an unusual accent. I thought the Florida accent was quite a neutral, general American accent. He's got very much a southern twang to his accent there. Anyway, question answered. Yes, Sheriff Judd is in Florida. Okay.
Sure, a lot of people have.
Just quickly as well, I love that. It's like a final kind of shame, isn't it, to criminals? Well, not only have you committed this crime, I'm going to go onto social media and I'm going to post a video of me declaring how stupid you are to have committed this crime. Just like that final blow, that final spit in the face. That's probably going to hurt more, I think.
Saying to me today, why does an arrest warrant have to be served at that hour? Isn't that unsafe? Can you speak to that and why this happens overnight?
What?
Certainly, the people who ask why an arrest warrant has to be served at that hour are morons. Okay? That warrant's valid 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We received a call for service that person was at that residence at that time. What do? She's running from us. She's always been running from us. She failed to appear. What do? Say, hey, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We don't serve warrants at 3 o'clock in the morning. Know this, if you got a warrant outstanding, we're going to arrest you at 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that reporter for real? Is she actually asking him this? So they've served an arrest warrant, and this reporter is outraged that they've turned up at 3 o'clock in the morning to arrest her. Should they have waited until after breakfast? That would have been much more polite. That's a very British thing to do. I'm really sure that's what all police probably do. Yes, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We don't want to wake them up. I'll tell you what, let's wait for them to have their morning cup of tea, and then we'll kick in the door and arrest their entire family. But we'll wait. Leave it until 7:30. Let's get the staff in. Give them a pre-warning. If you are a criminal and you are running from the law, they're going to arrest you at whatever time they can. I can't believe this question has just come from a reporter. That's daft, isn't it?
Anytime we can find you. We found this person and we were going to arrest her. So tell those Monday morning quarterbacks to come down to HR and sign up. See if you can pass the background. See if you can pass the police academy. Let's see if you've got any intestinal fortitude to get out here and do what young men and women like Deputy Lane does. Yeah, you can sit at home and run your mouth on your social media. You don't know what you're talking about, and you certainly don't have the ability to be one of these fine young men and women.
What was the reference to the Monday morning quarterbacks? I don't get that reference there. Sorry guys, I know British brain. Someone explain that one to me. I love
Hello
how
everyone,
bold
Chef
he is.
Grady
I love
Judd.
it.
Coda's here reminding you to be safe when you drive. Don't be distracted. Do you notice Coda is not looking at her cell phone? She's not looking at her driver's license. She's not being reckless. She's just being cool. We're going to go down here and meet some of the staff. Bye, Coda.
The irony of that is I'm so distracted from what he's saying by the cute dog in the car. Oh, what a cool, calm, collected driver that dog is. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. Oh.
Smoked brisket, not meth. Hey, meet the world Newman.
And put it on TikTok.
What? Put it on TikTok.
Yeah.
Tick what? TikTok.
Can I get one of those t-shirts? Are they available to buy? Smoke brisket, not meth. Excellent message. I want that shirt. Oh, that's the end.
We got your gold. We put your tail in the county jail. Think about that, brother.
Yeah. That's all. Oh. What's next? What's next? What's next?
Last thing you'll see
What's next?
before we put a bullet through your head if you're trying to hurt our
I'm
children.
gonna get that too, but what's next?
Absolutely.
So
This is the first time I've ever seen Sheriff Judd, and oh my gosh, he's like a rock star. He's like a legend. I don't think I disagree with anything he's actually said. Is he a source of does he polarize people? Do some people disagree with his methods or some of the choices that he's made or some of the things he says? How is he generally perceived to our American viewers, I guess? How does he cause much controversy? I've got to admit, at the risk of sounding a bit controversial, and I know I'm not as informed of your politics and your circumstances, but I don't think I disagree with anything that he said. He's quite admirable, actually. Everything that he says is so bold in the way that he says it. There's no wavering there. He is full of conviction. You are going to be shot if you entertain the idea of harming our children. I don't think you can argue with that. I don't. For people who have the intention of harming other people, obviously our laws are different as well from the US to the UK, but I understand you are within your right to defend yourself within reason. I think that part of the law follows, doesn't it? You to the how's it worded? So you have the right to defend yourself and your property. I think our law is within reason. So you've got to show reasonable force or restraint. You know what I mean? Like if somebody slaps you in the face, technically it's an assault. But if then you hit them over the head with a sledgehammer, you know, a bit out of proportion. I don't know what your law states, but I imagine it's maybe similar. Either way, I think he's very admirable. Like when reporters are challenging him and coming back and saying, well, this wasn't very politically correct, or how do you feel about this? His response is just, I don't care about your political correctness. This is the law. Very, very admirable. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, what a guy. Oh, he's got such a good sense of humor as well. Quite a bit of a dark sense of humor at times, a bit dry. I think he's brilliant. Oh my gosh. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. Take care of yourselves, my lovelies, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye for now.